And how
Hello, everyone. Welcome. This is Sabrina Young with Young's Daughters Funeral Home and Bereavement Center. Today, I'm really excited. We have discovered a new company and a new friend. His name is Max, and so I would like to welcome Max to. He's from Oaktree Memorials, and welcome, Max.
Thanks, Sabrina. It's so great to be here and meet you and your families that you serve. Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about yourself and about Oaktree Memorials.
Yeah, so my name's Max. I'm one of the co-founders of Oaktree. We started Oaktree at the end of 2020. And this was really based off of the idea was based off of personal and some professional experience in the industry. But from the personal side, for me, it was when my family, we lost our grandmother and we couldn't really find an urn that we wanted to have in our home. And we ended up having kind of one of the more traditional type of metal urns that my mom just had in our kind of bedroom, in her bedroom closet for a few years because she couldn't find anything she may want to have actually in her living room, right, and live with that didn't look like an urn. Um, so with that said, we didn't have, many options, or we didn't necessarily even know about all the options that were out there. So this is great, that you're providing so many options for your families. I think that education is like one of the big blockers when it comes to end of life planning and just when you're in that process, when you're grieving too, it's hard to know what else is out there. So Miles, my co-founder, and I he also had some similar experiences actually going through the loss of one of his beloved golden retriever, his family dog, and they couldn't find an urn. His mom couldn't find an urn as well that they wanted to have in their home. And with the new generations, modern kind of tastes are changing for what you want to have in your living room, what you want to have in your office in terms of your decor and everything. And sometimes like a big piece of metal isn't necessarily what you want to have in the middle of a coffee table, or specifically because urns also can have like the stigma of, of sensitivity and just, talking about death and mortality is not necessarily something you want to have as part of your daily conversation. So what Miles and I set out to do were to create a collection and of urns that were based on first super high quality materials, and most of our products are handmade. We also wanted to create urns that didn't look like urns, that can be art pieces or conversation starters, and or they could just kind of blend seamlessly within your home decor makeup. And when a family or friend comes over, they're not necessarily going to know that that's an urn, and that's kind of the purpose of it, and kind of gives families a little bit more ease to have something so meaningful around them every day. And then also, we really wanted to prioritize sustainably sourced materials and ethical kind of manufacturing. Um, oftentimes we see nowadays with a lot of different products, things are created, that are not necessarily environmentally friendly. So we really wanted to prioritize using as much as we can environmentally friendly materials and sustainably sourced materials. So those kind of three core values are what we started with, and we launched in 2020, and we're now we served customers in all over 50 states as well as Canada and a little bit in Europe. And and I can show you more, and we have a couple of our options here. But we have all different types of urns. Most of our collection is made from woods, but we also have metal urns as well as ceramics. We also have keepsake urns in the case that families are wanting to maybe split the ashes amongst family members or friends. And we also have cremation jewelry. So I can definitely tell you more about that. But we started in 2020, and we're in our third year, and it's been great to also to work with funeral homes as well, to help you kind of enhance and expand your offering.
Well, I appreciate that. And I love the fact that you are conscious about your materials and how. So, where are you guys actually based out of?
Yeah, so our team is based out of Denver, Colorado. That's where we do all of our operations. That's where we do all of our fulfillment. So for most states in the country, we offer free shipping as an option. We can get to most states in 2 to 3 business days, and then we always can do overnight shipping as well if you needed it sooner. But that's where we do all of our operations. And then if you're interested, we make our products. Most of our core collections, specifically these ones. In our workshop in Italy, in Sorrento, Italy. So we really we found this manufacturer. It's kind of a cool story. They were actually just doing a lot of like jewelry boxes and really cool like modern furniture. And we reached out to them and we loved their designs when we were initially going through our first kind of year of looking for artisans, since I don't have like a artisan trade by background. Um, and they reached out to them and they were interested in doing some earns with us. And now, we're about a good majority of their business, specifically here in the US. So we make these in Italy, and then we also work with some artisans here in the US, is where we make this one in Ohio. Um, and then we also, yeah, we had some like cool artist partnerships where we do like some limited edition runs of only 10 urns. And we really wanted to highlight some US based artists, which we think is great too.
Fantastic. I really like that. Well, I think everybody wants to see your products, so I think right now would be a great time to go ahead and show us, besides your core group right there, if you want to screen share.
Yeah, sounds good. So I'll just talk about these real quick and then I can walk you through like our full collection. So this one is one of our best sellers. I'm not sure if you know what shape this is. Any guesses?
Um,
So it's a 20-sided icosahedron. So like the polyhedron family, like triangles and squares and rectangles, and this is the most sides you can have in that kind of as a shape. So 20 sides. This is one of our more unique items. It's called the bleaker. And this is the large size. We also have a medium size, as well as a smaller keepsake size. And you would put the cremated remains in here. You can engrave it as well. We can do engraving pretty much on all of our products, which is pretty cool. And if you ever wanted something custom or unique, like a nice symbol or even a picture, depending on the product, we can oftentimes engrave that. So another big actual emphasis on why we started online as well is because we really wanted to differentiate ourselves from like the Amazons, right? Where it's really hard to ever talk to customer service or get support. And this is such an important and meaningful purchase and experience that we really wanted to make sure that our customer experience was great too. So if you come on our website, you can have you can reach us via email always, and we'll be super responsive, or chat, or you can also email us anytime. We get a lot of emails. Sorry, you can also call us anytime. We get a lot of calls. Sometimes we're on the phone with people from anywhere from 5 minutes to 60 minutes, and we're really here to make sure that you have all your questions answered. And so yeah, we're definitely reachable as much as you want. So that's one
well,
of our earns.
on our website at Young's Daughters, because we're really excited to partner and show all of these unique pieces. And I think having such a collection is your collections are beautiful. So I definitely appreciate you guys being available and educating our families as well. And the passion behind your urns are wonderful to see. But I'm really excited to see some of the other features. What other ones do you have out there? I love that you can
Yeah.
engrave.
Definitely. So this is a cool one. We also have built in some like multi kind of faceted features in our products. So this is called the Stanton urn. This is a full size urn. So the lid pulls up like this. Yep. And then in here, which is really cool, is we built in like this little keepsake tray. So you can put a letter or you can put jewelry or any kind of significant memento of your loved one. And you can, interact with it if you want. And you're not going to interact with ashes ever by just opening the urn. So if you ever wanted to, have a memorial, service yearly, right? You can have that. Or if you ever just want to, find something that is meaningful to the honoring your loved one, you can put it in here, and then underneath that, and there's a little door where you would put the cremated remains. So we tried to do that with a few of our products, where you can either put keepsakes there, and I'll show you some more. We also have some ones where you can put flowers. We also have built out our collection. So a lot of these you'll see different colors, and we have like about 5 to 8 different color options for each line. So this one can be, in the unfortunate case a child passes away, more of like a celebratory way to honor life with color, and that doesn't always need to be more kind of dark and or bleak. It can be more celebratory and colorful. And also with our packaging, you'll get kind of this, for most of our products, they come in this packaging with little like satin interior. And so we really want to make sure that your whole experience is like super high quality. And then another one is we can do it, like, as I said before, we can do engraving. So that's just an example. We can do it in gold text and silver text on the bottom or any side of the urn. This is a full size urn. So I'll go ahead and share my screen now, and I can show you a little bit more of what we have to offer. Can you see that? Okay, great. So we can go here. So we'll just start with, urns for loved ones. We also have urns for pets in the case you ever lose, a furry family member. Oftentimes losing a pet can be just as hard or even harder than, losing a family member, depending, on how close you are with family or how close you are with your pet, right? Especially during the pandemic, I think people got really close with their pets given they're home all day, every day. So we also can do that.
At the funeral home, so we offer pet services as well. And so having your collection mirror the mission of our funeral home is great to see.
Yeah, I saw that, and that's wonderful. We actually oftentimes see people, increasingly so, choosing an urn for if they're actually purchasing it for themselves or for their loved ones. Sometimes people want to be in the same urn with one of their beloved pets. I don't know if you ever see that, but we've seen that more frequently because of how much they mean to them. So here's our full collection. We just actually added these. These are pretty cool. We're doing a sale right now. And these are more ceramic. So let me go here. Let's go to our wood urns. So you see some here. Here are the ones that I was just showing you. This is the bleaker, and then the Lenox, and this comes in 4 different wood types. And as you'll see here, we have different, I'll just sort by alphabetically so you can see the different styles. So a lot of them come in the same shapes, but different colors or different wood types. So these are more kind of a basic style. And then here, this is a really cool collaboration we did with an LA-based artist where you can only find these on our store. This is an urn that you can also have a little like succulent or plant in. Another kind of more seamless way to have an urn in your living space. And then you'll see here, like for the Hudson line, we have different styles for each one. So if you want something more colorful or something more traditional and more natural wood, you can find something like that, or one of these. It's a little bit more different. And then a Lenox is one we make in the US. You have one in black walnut, cherry, maple, as well as poplar wood. And here's some of our more pet specific urns called the Ludlow line with paws on them. This is a limited edition run we did of, it's called the Pyramid Urn. And this is a pretty unique one. We only did 10, we only produced 10 units of each style, so they're pretty unique. And a lot of our urns have like a custom look and
I really like that because you don't always want to have the same urn. If you have a big family and you keep buying urns, you get these ginormous collection of urns in your home. I think that's unique that you keep circulating and creating new designs. I think families will really appreciate that they offer something new.
yeah, exactly. And should you want to get something like of the same style like this, each one has a custom look and feel to it, because the grains will always be different. So like this one and the same size, like this one compared to, let's say, this one here is going to look different. So they have a custom look and feel to them, but we hold, inventory of everything. So it feels like you're really getting a unique kind of individual memorial because you are. Each one will be a slightly different with the wood grain, specifically for the wood products. So these are more. This is the Thompson and the Stanton, which I was showing you. This one, as you can see here, here's a little more illustrative view of what you can do with like a keepsake tray. I believe one of your customers just ordered one of these actually, one of your families. And so this was super unique because you can put jewelry or like a significant letter or any kind of memento in there, right? And we've even had a family choose this one, and they scattered pretty much all of the ashes, but they ended up keeping this as just a memorial piece, and not even technically as an urn anymore. So that's really the goal of our products, is to have it, something as like a living memorial. So that's kind of our wood collection. And you can see here, I'll just show you some of our ceramic urns. We're starting to build this out. This one is super unique. And we're going to be coming out with some more type of urns that can have flowers later this year. But here you can see we have different colors. You can actually put ashes or cremated remains go on the bottom. You can engrave this wooden disc, and then you would put any kinds of flowers up here, and it's completely sealed, so you can change out the flowers, weekly or monthly as you'd like. And this comes in as a keepsake, as well as it's not necessarily for like a 200-pound full-size adult, but it can fit up to 100 pounds in pre-cremation weight. It's a medium size.
Really
Yeah,
beautiful.
thank you. Yeah. And these are some new products we just released. Like a unique shape, a little more simple of a design. And then lastly, we actually built out some more. If you are looking for something more traditional, we do have some more traditional urns as well. Nothing's wrong with them, but and people have different tastes. So we really wanted to make sure that we are able to provide people with all types of options, right? So if you want something that is a little bit more traditional, we also have curated a collection here that is that are along those lines. So here are some more metal options as well as woods. These are really beautiful. These are marble. And here are some more ones that you can put a photo in specifically for pets. And these are some popular ones as well. These little songbird keepsakes, in the case you just have a little bit of cremated remains and you want to have a little keepsake with you. And then we're building out our collection, but we do have some scattering urns as well in the case. These are specifically made for scattering in the case you want to do that. And then I'll show you lastly, we also have some cremation jewelry, and that's a big area of growth for us this year. We're really going to focus on providing some more really nice options for cremation jewelry. A lot of what we have seen on the market or other options out there, the cremation pendants can be pretty bulky, or it looks like there's potentially cremated remains in there. But we wanted to really build out our collection so it looks like just a normal necklace. So you can really feel like comfortable wearing it every day. So with that said, you can see here a little bit of this is our chat, by the way. And then, so you can see here, like it looks almost like a normal charm necklace, right? But you can put a very small pinch of cremated remains within it. So it's the Amore, and we have a few different options here, depending on what you'd like. These ones have paws on them as well. And yeah, we also have some personalized kind of jewelry that you can, these don't hold cremated remains, but if you want just like a name, charm kind of bracelet or a necklace, you can do that as well.
Very nice. Your collections are absolutely beautiful. I've seen your urns in person, and that's why I'm excited to share your products with our families, those that are looking for something unique. So Max, I want to say thank you so much for giving us the tour of your company and allowing us to partner to offer your products. And I think you guys are doing an outstanding job. And so I pray that the new year brings many blessings to you and your families and to your business. Absolutely.
Thank you. You too. And we're really looking forward to working with you and your families. And yeah, if there's ever anyone has any questions about our products, you can always reach out to us or to Sabrina, and we'll both work together to take care of that.
All right, well, that's it, my families. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. And if you need more, I'm going to put some information down in the comments and below. So please like, share, educate, because I think that's the most important thing. So until next time, thank you so much, man.
Thank you.